Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2228 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'm excited to continue our journey through the book of Proverbs, where we will uncover its timeless wisdom. Today we are exploring Proverbs chapter 13, verses 1 through 8 from the New Living Translation. So please put on your hiking boots and we'll delve into the profound impact of words and actions. In Proverbs chapter 13, verses 1 through 8, we continue our exploration of the characteristics and the outcomes of living a life of wisdom. These verses provide valuable insights into the power of words and actions. Verse 1. A wise child accepts a parent's discipline. A mocker refuses to listen to correction. This verse sets the tone for the passage, emphasizing the contrasting responses of discipline and correction. A wise child will accept its parents' discipline, while a mocker refuses to listen to anyone. It highlights the importance of humility and receiving guidance. Verse 2. Wise words will win a good meal, but treacherous people have an appetite for violence. These verses highlight and contrast between wise words and treacherous actions. Wise words do lead to provisions, while treacherous people are inclined toward violence. It underscores the value of speaking with wisdom and integrity. Verse 3. Those who control their tongue will have a long life. Opening your mouth can ruin everything. Here we see the power of words to influence the course of our lives. Controlling one's tongue leads to a long life, while speaking recklessly can lead to ruin. It reminds us the importance of thoughtful communications. Verse 4. Laziness leads to a sagging roof. Idleness leads to a leaky house. These verses focuses on the consequences of laziness and idleness. Laziness leads to a life of neglect, while idleness results in holes in your life. It emphasizes the value of diligence and hard work. Verse 5. A good person hates falsehood, but a wicked person is loathsome and remains in disgrace. This verse contrasts the attitudes toward falsehood. A good person hates falsehood, while the wicked person is loathsome and remains in disgrace. It underlines the enduring value of honesty and integrity. Verse 6. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. These verses underscore the protection provided by the righteous. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, while wickedness overthrows the sinner. It emphasizes the importance of living a life of moral character. Verse 7. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Others who are rich pretend to be poor. Here we see a contrast in appearances. Some who are poor pretend to be rich, while others who are actually rich pretend to be poor. It highlights the significance of authenticity and contentment. In verse 8. The rich can pay a ransom for their lives, but the poor won't even get threatened. These verses contrast the vulnerability of the rich and the poor. The rich can pay a ransom for their lives, but the poor won't even face those threats. It reminds us of the challenges faced by different social strata. And as we reflect on Proverbs chapter 13, verses 1 through 8, we are reminded that wisdom isn't just theoretical knowledge. It's practical and influences the choices we make in our daily lives. Take a moment to consider these questions. How can you demonstrate humility in receiving guidance and discipline? In what ways can you use your words to build up and provide wisdom to others? Remember that wisdom equips us to make the choices that lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let's summarize the key takeaways from Proverbs chapter 13, verses 1 through 8. The first is humility and correction. We see a wise child that accepts discipline and correction, while a mocker refuses to listen to anyone. Number 2, the power of words. Wise words lead to provisions, while treacherous people have an appetite for violence. Third, thoughtful communication. Controlling one's tongue leads to a long life, while speaking recklessly can lead to ruin. Fourth, diligence and hard work. Laziness leads to neglect, while idleness results in ruin. Fifth, honesty and integrity. A good person does hate falsehood, while the wicked person remains in disgrace. Sixth, moral character. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, while wickedness overthrows the sinner. Seventh, authenticity and contentment. Some pretend to be what they are not. Authenticity and contentment are of great value. And eighth, social contrast. The rich can pay a ransom for their lives, while the poor face many different challenges. In closing, remember that wisdom equips us to make the choices that lead to a life of fulfillment. As we continue on our journey through this vast landscape of wisdom, may we embrace humility, integrity, and the enduring value of honesty and diligent living. Thank you for joining me on this leg of our wisdom trek. I hope that these verses have inspired you to embrace the power of words and actions, making the choices that lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. As we continue on our journey, may we navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review, and then encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.